I'm back again! Woohoo! Okay, we have a lot to cover, guys. Without any delay, SHEAR DEVLOG 2. Presenting... We will have a lot of interceptors on release. Right now we have Tornado Puncher, the Tornado Attack Vehicle, TV-1, TV-2, and the grand reveal of our revamped Dominator 3. We will also hopefully have Titus and maybe Dorothy. Some people might be wondering about the first two Dominators. First of all, screw you, I'm in charge. They'll come in a smaller update. Okay. This is gonna be rough. Stat time. Keep in mind, every stat here is probably gonna change. So don't go to the comments and say, oh, make TV-2 stronger. No, it might be stronger, it might be weaker. Tornado Puncher will likely be thought of as the worst interceptor in the game. First of all, how dare you. Although it will have a minimum threshold of 140 miles per hour and a maximum threshold of 185. That's actually pretty high. And it's only $85,000. So, why is it the worst? This thing is slow, like really slow, and it has no anemometer. Have fun, Tornado Puncher fans, if you're out there. This right here is the next worst vehicle. It has a minimum threshold of 130 miles per hour and a maximum threshold of 160, with the perk of being able to drive, albeit slowly, while deployed. It has an anemometer and will be the fastest interceptor out of all of them for a price tag of only $95,000. Now we have a much more well-known vehicle, TV-1. It has a minimum threshold of 145 miles per hour and will top out at 170 max. Oh, and this is the first interceptor with variants. More on those later. The base variant 2003 will cost you $100,000. Unlocking 2004 will cost $6,500, 2005 will cost you $2,000, and 2006 roughly $10,000. An added bonus, however, of upgrading to 2006 is that it increases the max threshold by 5 miles per hour, if any of you care about that. Our newest interceptor, Dominator 3, will have a minimum threshold of 140 miles per hour and a max of 205. Technically enough to get you your first EF5 intercept without being thrown, but that's after you actually upgrade it. The base variant of Dom 3, Chrome, will cost you $200,000. Unlocking the unfinished 2013 variant will cost you $5,000. Both of these have significantly lower thresholds than the others, so good luck getting your money back. Finished 2013 costs you $3,000 and 2015 costs you $4,000. 2019 will cost you $5,000, and finally 2024 will cost you $3,000. As of right now, there's no bonus when unlocking the New Year's, However, the first two variants will be fast on dirt roads, if that makes up for you literally dying to every tornado. Tiv 2, a fan favorite and our final finished interceptor. This is gonna take a bit to explain. I promise this gets more interesting, just bear with me. The base variant is what everyone calls 2008.5. It's the halfway point between converting 2008 into 2009. It will cost you $200,000 with a minimum threshold of 130 and a max of 165. The next variants all have the same thresholds, minimum 130 and max 235. For 7,000, you move up to 2009. For 3,500, 2010, for 2,000, 2011, and for 7,000, 2012. You unlock 2015 for 1,000, dropping the max threshold down by 10 miles per hour. And for your final purchase, you spend $11,000 to unlock 2024, raising the max back up to 230. I'm so sorry you had to sit through all that. I said earlier I would explain our variant system more, so here we go. 3 of our interceptors right now have variants. For those of you that don't know an unhealthy amount about tornado tanks, many interceptors have gone through a lot of changes in their looks and functions over their lifetime. However, by far the most notable ones would be the Big 5, as I call them. God, I'm stupid. Those being the Tivs and Dominators. They have all gone through several distinct looks over the years, so it would just feel off if I didn't recreate them in SHEAR. Our variant system isn't like Twisted's though. Ours is more like progression. The base variant you start out with is really just the earliest version of the vehicle available. After you purchase the base variant for a large amount of cash, you can then purchase the next year up for a lot less money. You can't just buy the earliest then go straight to the latest though, you have to go in order. You can of course switch between whichever ones that you own after buying them, but you just can't buy them out of order. If we add a new variant after you bought all of them, then of course you can keep driving what you have and will still be able to use them normally even without buying the new variant. Next, deployments. Right now, only a couple of our interceptors actually deploy, but I figured I should show you anyway. First up, Tornado Puncher. And then Tiv 1. And finally, Tiv 2. There are some slight timing errors, we are aware of that, and the deployments will be polished out before release, but as you can see, it's going pretty good. Now on to the next topic of the video, trailers, and not the video that I just released. Yeah, so we have trailers for your vehicles. I guess nobody mentioned that, huh? Right now we have 4 that you can buy. Before any of you ask, yes, I'll be adding the 2 from Twisters, the one with Dorothy and the one with like all the chemicals in the back, but they'll be cosmetic only. Trailers will be a one-time purchase for each vehicle capable of hauling one, and will be equipped and unequipped like any other piece of customization. Buying a small trailer for $3,000 gives you access to an additional 3 probes, doubling your capacity. Buying the larger trailer will give you access to 5 more probes. The light radar will cost you around $8,000 and has a scanning range of half a mile. You need to be in the suck zone if you want to make bank off of this thing. It will have a scan time of about 5 seconds, giving you $150 per scan. Oh, and the scanned wind speed is inaccurate, with a range of about 1 to 10 miles per hour, unless you're within like 0.15 miles of a tornado. At that point you might as well just be in it, but whatever. The heavy duty radar will cost you around $14,000, but with much better stats. It has a scan time of about 3 seconds and will give you $350 per scan with a range of 1.5 miles. On top of that, it will be much more accurate, only having a range of error between 1 and 5 miles per hour from over half a mile away. Okay, wow, that was a mouthful. That about wraps up everything though. As you can see, we have quite the large Interceptor lineup planned out for you guys. Have a great day, night, and Thanksgiving, unless you're watching this like a year later. Bye everyone.